Belinda presents this unabridged recording of Summer on the River, written by Marcia Willett and read by Deidre Rubenstein. The dedication reads, "To Miriam." Part 1. Chapter 1. The Loganberries are nearly over. As she picks the soft crimson fruit, sun-warmed and so easily crushed between her stained fingers, Evie can hear the warning tick-tick-tick of the blackbird, half hidden in the ivy on the wall. She glances up at him, just able to spy a flicker of black wing and a flash of golden beak. "I know you're there," she says. "You've been helping yourself, haven't you?" She drops the berries into a wine glass, which also contains a few sweet peas, straightens up, and looks out across the rooftops towards the harbour entrance, where two tiny white boats seem to be slipping and sliding across the shiny blue silk of the sea, tacking this way and that in an attempt to catch the fitful breeze. The steep garden that rises up behind the old merchant's house is built in a series of terraces, surrounded by high stone walls, warm and sheltered from strong winds. On this highest level, a white-painted wrought-iron table and 4 chairs stand on slate flags, half screened by a low lavender hedge. A small formal area set above a watercolour wilderness of flowers and shrubs. Evie sits down at the table, smiling with pleasure, reaching to run her fingers through the tall spikes of purple-blue lavender, breathing in its scent. Tommy loved it here, sitting with a bottle of wine open on the table, watching the traffic on the river streaming between the wooded cliffs out to sea. Privately, between themselves, she called him Tommy. Thomas David Fortescue, TDF. The darling fellow. His aunts always called him that, the darling fellow. They'd raised him, between the 3 of them, when his mother died young of cancer, and his father was busy in London running the family wine import business. "Is it my turn for the darling fellow this exeat? Half-term holiday?" As time passed, 2 of the aunts, one a widow, the other unmarried, moved into the merchant's house, so that the darling fellow's life should be as undisturbed as possible, and he grew up as his nature dictated, calm, optimistic, generous. His peers called him TDF, though some, remembering with fondness the aunts and happy school holidays in Dartmouth, still referred to him as the darling fellow. He didn't mind, enjoyed the joke, though his first wife, Marianne, occasionally found it irritating when this had to be explained to her own friends or to newcomers to their circle. She called him Thomas. Marianne always preferred London to Dartmouth, though it was convenient to be able to invite friends down to the merchant's house for a weekend party, for regatta, very occasionally for Christmas. With its elegant rooms, sweeping views of the river, the luminous quality of light and sense of spaciousness, it was the perfect house for celebrations. As their son, Charlie, was growing up, Marianne became busier than ever, organising his social life, entertaining his friends. More and more, Tommy found that he was travelling down to Dartmouth alone. Sitting at the table on the terrace on this late August evening, Evie thinks of him. Tall, lean, black hair, brown eyes. She first met him in the road outside the house as she climbed up the steep flights of steps from the converted boathouse that she was planning to buy. She reached the pavement, paused to catch her breath, and saw him, coming out of the elegant townhouse opposite. He dropped his keys into his pocket, turned round, saw her standing there, and smiled at her. Nearly 20...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?